Hey, it's Blackjack with 396 Guitars. We're going to do a little bit of spot leveling on the Vivi guitar. We're finishing it up. Her birthday's coming up in a couple of weeks. So there's one fret, of course. There's always one rotten kid in class, and it is going to get fixed right now. We're going to file down. We're going to recrown it. It's just one fret that's kind of bugging out a little bit. We're going to tune it, put it in a case, and get it ready for delivery on her birthday. So let's get to work. Remember, if you dig what I'm doing, don't forget to like and subscribe. It's been a hot minute since I've been on. I've been working at, I took a contracting job to work at a local guitar shop. They're in a spot and didn't have enough people to cover for guitar repairs, so I'm trying that out for a little while to see how it goes. What we're going to do is pull half of the strings off this way and half of the strings off that way. You've seen these little guys. Well, if you haven't, I'm going to show you too. Get everything loosened up. I guess I should have just used my tool. Three of them this way and three of them that way to expose the fret that we need to work on. And what you do is you just hook that up under there and hook that up under there, and it holds the strings out of the way. This is where we need to be, right here. So we may have to put another one just to get it out of the way all the way. Let's see if they're loose enough to do that. That way you don't have to de-string the whole guitar just to do one stupid fret, which is right there. And let's see if I can find the right file. Files. This guy right here. Well, I don't like doing this, but it's not a super expensive guitar. I'm not even going to take the time to, well, maybe I better, because there's no way I'm going to not hit it with the file. You never know. Might hit it, might not. Just to protect the board a little bit while I'm grinding on this. I know all you're seeing is my big fat head, but all we're doing is ever so carefully filing down this one fret. Now, on a super expensive guitar, I wouldn't do this. This is just a beginner guitar for my niece, as I've said a million times. But I don't want to give it to her with one dead fret. That is no good. I already marked it with red marker. So just like anything, when the marker disappears when you're doing a fret level, you should be good to go. I mean, it shouldn't have to take too much off. It wasn't buzzing that bad. So we're going to stop there and see if that's enough. before I do any polishing, I'm just going to crown it and check it first. And then we'll see if we went far enough. We'll know when toot sweet. Medium large, extra large. No, we're going to go with medium large. There's my red. And just like when we're fret leveling the jazz bass neck, you just put a mark, grind it down with the crowning file until you have just one line left on top. At it and get it at eyeball level every once in a while and look, and yep, that's about it. I'm not going to sand polish it yet until I know for sure that we took enough off. So let's take the tape off. Just tune it up real quick and see what happens. Still a little bit. Nope, we got it. All I got to do is polish it up. So that's how you spot level a fret. And just like anything, when you're doing a fret job, I got to take them all off again. There's a couple of scratches on the neck. We're going to have to polish and clean that off. And I have to polish the fret up so it doesn't have any more of the red line on it. And make sure that we're crowned properly. So stand by. I'm going to de-string it again a little bit and just get after that. And then we're going to tune it up and we should be ready to deliver it. So stand by. So we taped it back off, and this is how we take the scratches out from sanding it and filing it. We take some really light sandpaper and we go first across this way, and then this way, and then this way. And what that does is it takes all the micro scratches out of it. Or most of them anyway. And of course we have to eyeball it. See what it looks like. Nicely crowned. And 99% of the scratches are gone. I was using a pretty aggressive file on it. I'm going to go this way a little bit more. We got some scratches going this way, so we want to try to go this way with it. This is very light sandpaper. I think it's 1,000 or 800, maybe more. Very nice. 99.99% of the scratches are gone, and that's the best you can hope for. And the last step is a little bit of polish. And this just puts a finish polish on it. For my favorite, the Music Nomad. I use a lot of their products. And this, that's just to put a finish polish on it and clean it. You can see the stuff that comes off. That's all the metal shavings and just sandpaper, who knows what. Tarnish just on the metal, and that's that. Now, I'm going to hope for a little bit of luck here and see if we can't. Little bit of scratch there. I think it'll come right off. Sometimes you gotta sandpaper them, but this is a composite board, so these scratches may not come out. They're superficial. They don't grab your fingernail, but these cheaper guitars, this might or might not work, and it's acting like it's not going to want to. It took some of it out, but not all of it. I'm going to call it good because of what it is. It's just an entry-level little guitar. There's just, you can see just a slight little mar on there. If it was a high-end guitar, yeah, I would, because it wouldn't have a composite fretboard on it. It would have a real wood, rosewood neck. We would sand it down and then buff it back up and would take those little mars out of there. But counterproductive at this stage in the game on this guitar. It's completely finished at this point. I'm just going to restring it here quickly. We're going to tune it and send her on her way. Get in there. You can do it, Luke. How about you get in the nut where you belong? Don't know where she is now because we had her completely destrung, but let's tune it up. Come on, you can do it. Okay. She's ready to go. I like it. That's it for the Vivi guitar. Her birthday's coming up. We're coming around the bend with it. I appreciate everybody hanging out with us. This is Blackjack with 396 guitars. That's how you spot level 1 fret, which I normally wouldn't do, but it's an entry-level guitar. If you dig what I'm doing, like and subscribe. I got more videos coming. We have to finish the jazz bass neck. We're going to get back on the Paul Stanley guitar, and we have another project. I'm going to call it my own. Well, it's a Frankenstrat is what it is, because it's a hodgepodge of parts, but all really good parts. So we'll talk soon.